can be pretty brutal here. In the Arthur Ashe AIDS Tennis Challenge, we'll have 2 semifinals between these players. Courier against Sampras, and Michael Stiek against Malavia. Washington will follow. The 2 winners will meet. Each match will be a best of 7 tiebreak, a best of 12 tiebreak, first to 7 points, winning by 2, and if it goes to 10 all, they'll play 1 decisive point to settle a match. And let's talk first about Jim Courier, Mary, who has just recently regained his #1 ranking.
That's right. He grabbed it back from Pete Sampras by winning a tournament title last week, but he would much rather have this Grand Slam title than the #1 ranking. He's been in the final of all 3 Grand Slams so far in 1993, winning the Australian, losing the French to Sergi Bruguera, and losing the Wimbledon final to Pete. He's made an awful lot of money, as you can see, and he's won a bunch of titles, but what he really wants to do is finish this year winning the U.S. Open for the first time.
Well, Tony, Pete Sampras, of course, the Wimbledon champion this year, and trying to win his 2nd U.S. Open crown.
And that Wimbledon win should be huge for his confidence. Remember, we won here in 1990. He got the trophy, and he said, no matter what else happens, I will always be the U.S. Open champion. He would like to do that again very much. And if he's serving well and stays healthy, I think he has a wonderful chance to win it.
Well, for the official introductions to our very good-sized audience here at the Stadium Court, let's go down to our Master of Ceremonies, Alan King.
2 best players in the world. And from the United States of America. How about that? This is the first semifinal. The current #1 player in the world, the top seed in the U.S. Open, Jim Courier. The current #2 player in the world, and this year's Wimbledon men's champion, Pete Sampras. And gentlemen, if you have any problems with judgment, line calls, or anything that may be annoying you, please take it up with the man in the chair, the former undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, Evander Holyfield. This will be a 12-point tiebreak. If the score is tied at 10 all, you'll play 1 point to decide the winner. This is a semi-final match.
Play ball.
Play ball, says Evander Holyfield. We saw a sample of his tennis form in other celebrity tournaments as well. He's in tennis attire here today, and let's say that he's learning the game, but he's otherwise occupied at the moment preparing for his title heavyweight match. Looks like Pete Sampras will serve. Holyfield will meet Riddick Bowe, the man who took his crown away on the 6th of November in Las Vegas. Pete Sampras will serve. Oh. Sampras. Courier looking up to Holyfield here, hoping for an overrule.
Yeah, I think we got to clarify this tiebreak situation. It's the first to 7 with at least a 2-point advantage, but if they do get to 10 all, then they'll play 1 more point. Fairly solid ground strokes by both players, and Courier just cranks up, gets the good angle, hits it just about on the service line for a winner.
It's really amazing, Tony, that these 2 grew up together and used to play each other for Cokes.
Right.
And now they're fighting for
$500,000
Grand Slam titles.
Exactly.
And the #1 ranking.
And what different styles. Sampras plays what we would call, the old guys call, classic type tennis. Courier is the newer type with the Western grips, more topspin. And it's just get the job done however you want to do it.
Huge serve by Sampras through O's from the crowd, and a darn good return from Courier, but he had no chance after that.
Let's see where Courier's standing to return this. Well, we didn't get a good shot. He was well behind the baseline. Courier gets to this one, tries another angle, and he's not coming back. This is just an exhibition.
4-2 Sampras, and they'll change ends.
It was Jim Courier who gave Pete Sampras the wonderful nickname, the Sweet One.
Evander Holyfield, seeing them changing,
he doesn't know what's going on, but
cogently added change ends.
Sweet Pete, and he really is. And he came into the U.S. Open last year as the hottest man on tour. Ablaze, he had won 2 hardcourt titles and got to the U.S. Open final by beating this man Courier in the semis. But Stefan Edberg took him down.
Lead for Sampras with the overhead.
Good form, backs up Sampras, gets off the ground, and really got some pace on that one. Just shows you can't trust your best friend. He points one way and goes the other.
That might have been a tribute to Monica there, the grunting sounds from Courier, who's not known for that.
Hold on, time. Warning.
Problem? Oh, no problem. Okay. No problem.
Courier's about the one guy on the men's tour that looks like he might be able to step into a gym and do something. He is a well-built young man. Match point for Sampras. Courier trying to stay in it. And he does with a huge serve.
6-4 Sampras.
Called out.
Evander takes no guff from him, right? His second serve.
Third serve.
I love it.
Entirely accurate. So Courier winning both of those serves brings it to 6-5, and the serve will come to Sampras. Match point for Pete. And Pete Sampras aces for victory.
Mr. Sampras win.
Courier, Jim Courier looking for a little relief from Holyfield. None forthcoming.
Good game.
Good game. A chair umpire doesn't normally say that either.
They say when you're the heavyweight champ, you can say you won.
Well, throughout the afternoon today, we'll have some of Arthur Ashe's friends in and out of tennis.